So we got a second trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. This one concentrating more on Wolverine than Deadpool, and showed a lot of new footage. And was just curious if you guys watched it, what you thought.
Of course,
watched it about 5 times.
Yeah, I was watching it in class. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I turned it off before the post credit. I guess you call it, the little stinger at the end. No clinger yet. Can't play a cocaine joke.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yeah, it was great. I like that we learned this is a variant Wolverine. That's not necessarily the Wolverine of Logan, not necessarily the Wolverine of the movies that we've seen, but just a variant Wolverine, which I'm cool with. So it doesn't invalidate anything that came before it.
Do you think it's the Wolverine from the comic book that was featured in Logan?
Possible. That would be an interesting twist, actually. That's possible.
And
that's my thought.
That's yeah, I mean, that's one of the theories right now.
Drew says, I'm going to see the movie, no need to see the trailer. Hollywood would disagree with you, sir. I mean, I'm going to see it, but trailers are important.
And also, you know, it gives us new footage that we can speculate about.
Yeah, what else? Yeah, talk about
something. Because you have a giant dead Ant-Man, which was in Old Man Logan. And they make the line about he lit down his entire world, which is it who's the one that's Mysterio in the comic
that tricks him into killing the X-Men.
But you could easily switch that with what's her face? The Xavier's clone. No, Xavier's clone.
Oh, Cassandra Nova.
Oh, Cassandra Nova,
yeah.
Like you could easily make her the one that tricks him.
I am super curious all this Grant X-Men stuff in movies and stuff. I'm super curious to see how the Cassandra Nova character in this movie.
Yeah. So, and then the other,
I'm really interested too, because obviously she's like really bad in the comics, and they are billing her as the villain, but she's way too young and cute, at least compared to the Cassandra Nova in the comics. Like, I feel they're doing a Loki here, where like the female Loki is like, oh, evil. Oh no, she's not so evil. She has a good point. Like, I feel that's what's going on here.
Elizabeth Olsen's pretty hot, and Doctor Strange, she was fucking evil.
Well, I do like my wife when she's angry, so yeah.
But I think Don's got a point. Like they make her ugly in the comics so that you accept her as a villain more. And the fact that they didn't do any of that makeup on her at all in this.
The fact that you forget that Charles Xavier, killed her in the womb,
So I guess here's the question. Is she Patrick Stewart's twin sister, or is she James McAvoy's twin sister?
Ooh. And that's a great point, because in this trailer by the Ant-Man, you see all these fucking Fox X-Men characters, fucking Sabretooth, Callisto, like
and the logo.
Yeah, and the logo. Yeah, right, and the logo. But we don't see anything from like the McAvoy Fassbender X-Men. So I wonder if that's going to be the surprise. If we actually get to see some of those characters, maybe Fassbender and McAvoy himself.
Right.
I would love that. I mean, like, so my only thought is, yeah, she is younger, and I hadn't considered that till you brought that up. I just assumed that Hollywood was going to cast a younger, prettier actress because that's just what they do. Except for men. I mean, those dudes are both in their 50s. So my only thought is that she has to be related to a version that's closer to the McAvoy version of Charles Xavier than the Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Perhaps I'm wrong, but that's all I can come up with.
And the other interesting thing is, right, they also brought villains back that they killed off in the movies or changed, like the original Sabretooth and Toad are both in that scene. So it's like
variants.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the part that interests me most in the trailer, and it's the one that's got the most speculative talk online, is them at the end of the trailer jumping through a sling portal.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and of course they white out wherever they're going, so you don't know what they're jumping into. One one of the prevailing theories that I hate, because I don't think they're going to do this, is it's the end game final battle.
That they're just off in the distance somewhere.
Because they just happen to, I hate fan theories, because we have discussed, I hate them because everyone that comes up with them are fucking dorks, myself included. I hate discussing fan theories because they're never, ever right. We have spent so many hours over the last 5 years discussing what nerds with YouTube channels like us speculate something to be. How many hours did we dedicate to Mephisto going into WandaVision? And it never happened. So my honest opinion is, if you are still doing fan theories at this point and like making videos about them and trying to break these things down, you need a better hobby, or I hope to God you've got super monetization on your YouTube channel, because it's a waste of time. Shit in one hand and piss in another, and you're just going to smell.
Yeah, well, I have a theory. I actually put a video up on Friday talking about that, and I think here's my theory, and take it or leave it. This could be a major spoiler if I'm right, and it can be complete garbage, which it probably is.
If you're guessing, that's like, right. I guess we're gonna have pizza tonight. End up having pizza. That's not a spoiler. It's an educated guess.
Right. My guess is the actual villain of the movie is Paradox, and that he got Deadpool and made Deadpool recruit that Wolverine because that Wolverine has some kind of gripe against oh God, Xavier's twin. My God, why can't I think
Cassandra
of her?
Nova.
Cassandra. Oh my God, I have a mental block with Cassandra, and that basically you find out that what that Wolverine believes is wrong. She's not the cause of his problems, and so they're actually jumping back into TVA to confront Paradox at that scene.
So I would hate that if the villain they promised us wasn't the villain they delivered, because that would be some Shane Black Iron Man 3 bullshit. And I don't want to go through that again. Drew says, can't fan theory if you don't watch the trailer. That's actually a really good point. Checkmate, sir.
Yes.
Cassandra Warren says Cassandra.
Yeah.
Cassandromeda. Cassandromeda Mia. Oh, speaking of Italian.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't disagree, but I mean that it would be an annoying twist, but I kind of feel like that's fitting for the multiverse saga that we're currently in, and that because again, there's something weird about this. It feels like the TVA from the first season of Loki, not what he changed it to at the end of the season. So it's just at the end of season 2. So I'm like, I don't know. There's something weird's going on with Paradox in this movie. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting. You should people after you watch this, you should go and watch that episode or that video I posted on Friday.
Oh yeah,
it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I tell you, brilliant. All right. Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.